Hello and welcome to Kakistocracy. My name is Chris Adams. I am here with Joseph P. Larkin, or, well, now it says Christ is King on there, but how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm blessed by the teachings of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Nice. So
He is
for the
ble-
new,
yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to weed out all the Jews that watch this, my neighbors and shit. So you can watch it, but you're gonna have to be reminded that Jesus Christ is King the whole fucking time.
Mhm.
So maybe go fucking stalk someone else who's not a fucking Christian. How's that fucking sound, assholes?
Right. There's plenty of people nowadays to stalk because, um, wait, people stalk you?
Yeah, have you been watching this podcast? Are you on the podcast with me, Chris? They've been stalked. I've been consistently stalked for like 13 years now. We'll talk about one of my stalkers, my ex girlfriend, in a bit.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
when I say stalking, I mean like when I was at Dangerfields 3, sometimes she'd just park in front of the venue while we were doing a show.
Hmm.
And I'd walk out and be like, someone would come up to me while I was hosting and be like, "Yeah, I think your ex girlfriend just parked outside." And I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
That's
I honestly
crazy.
can't, dude. I can't believe Dangerfields 3 lasted 2 years because at the end I was super paranoid and I was like, someone's just gonna come in here and kill me one day because they know where my fucking address is.
Yeah. See, people don't understand how easily attain or not attainable, but how easily trackable comedians are because we post where we're going to be all the
Bingo.
time.
That's how my fucking neighbors found us at the comedy show in Monrovia.
Hmm.
Whatever. These people can eat my asshole. I'm sorry. I don't mean to start ranting because I'm actually in a great fucking mood. I'm just gonna change course and stop being a cynical asshole. So check
Well,
this out, Chris.
yes.
I want to tell I want to ask a favor of our viewers, and I want to ask a favor of you as well.
Okay.
You have to get up for work early tomorrow, so maybe you'll do this tomorrow. But everybody else, after you're done watching this podcast, when you turn it off, after you get done basking in the post glow, after you get done cleaning off your belly or cleaning off your dildo, whatever you use,
Hmm.
please go on Tubi and watch the movie Paris, Texas by Wim Wenders. Please. And I consider this a personal favor. I I saw it when I was in college, but I luckily I forgot everything about it, and I was basically just watching a new movie except for the beginning, which I remembered. I mean, dude, I almost wept twice watching this movie. At
Wow.
the hour and 45-minute mark, if you don't have tears in your eyes, you are a godless piece of shit. You have no soul at all. Minute 45, and then during the climax, fucking A. Beautiful, beautiful movie. The most beautifully shot movie I've ever fucking seen. It is Kurt Cobain and Elliott Smith's favorite movie of all time, which is bitterly ironic because it's about a guy who gets his soul destroyed by a woman.
Mm.
Both Kurt and Elliot got killed by their girlfriends. And Elliot's girlfriend must have had a super pussy. She must have had a fucking snapper. She must have had a snapping pussy, like Carlin used to say, because she not only fucked and killed Elliott Smith, she also used to date the singer for Weezer. She inspired half of the songs on Pinkerton, which everyone knows is the best Weezer record. So this chick has a magic pussy, and somehow she got away with murdering like two people. This is not a joke, dude.
Well, if you're pretty
Um,
enough, you can do a lot.
Hell yeah, you can. I mean, Courtney Love got away with murder, and she ain't pretty.
Hmm.
So you can just get away with murder when you're a woman. You can kill your own baby and get away with it in this fucking country. Think about
Right.
that for a hot minute. This world is so fucked up and evil, they convinced women to kill their own babies.
Hmm.
That's unreal. They jumped over the programming of evolution to brainwash you stupid cunts. Anyway, I'm getting mean, but I just want to say this. If I had a time machine, I would not go back in time to kill Hitler because I don't care. If anything, I'd go back and warn him. I'd be like, watch out. Those Italians aren't really your friends. They're gonna make you look like a fucking fool, man. You should have landed in Russia first. What are you thinking? Anyway, but what I would do instead of killing Hitler is I'd go back to 1985 and I'd fuck the shit out of Natasha Kinski. Klaus
Mm.
Kinski, I salute you. Thank you for making a beautiful, beautiful woman. Here's how beautiful Klaus Kinski is. Henry Rollins is gay as fuck. He wants to fuck uh, Kinski's daughter. What did I say her name? I think I said it, that her name was Klaus Kinski. But Natasha Kinski, god damn, what a beautiful woman.
Okay.
God damn. Please, please let me fuck you. I'll fuck you now. I don't care that you're old. I want you so bad. But I really got touched by this movie because there's a very specific scene which is like I felt like it had been ripped from my childhood where Harry Dean Stanton is with his son and he gets fucking hammered at a bar and then his son has to take care of him and walk him to a hotel. That's exactly what my childhood was like. And then Harry Dean Stanton is so drunk, he just starts talking to the kid about his mom. He's so desperate to connect with his child. It's like that's exactly what my dad was like. You'd only be friendly, and or he only wanted to connect with me when he was drunk, which was the time I least wanted to be around him.
Damn, that's
It's
crazy.
it's as tragic as it gets, folks. It's as sad as it gets. But anyway, if you watch that scene and don't get tears in your eyes, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Right.
I
I was
really
gonna.
pray for you. I pray
I
for
was.
your soul.
I was gonna say. Speaking of drunk, I went to that Pink Elephant liquor store where
Cool.
Bukowski drank.
I was gonna say, did you encounter a ghost that threw a bottle at you and called you a bitch and a whore?
No.
If a house got haunted by Charles Bukowski, it would just be calling you, "You're the dog of a whore, bitch."
I know. I've seen those videos where like he's just hammered yelling at his girlfriend.
Linda, yeah, there's a amazing piece of footage where he's being interviewed for television with her, and he just starts kicking her in the face.
But what a writer though.
What a hero. Dude, the fucked up thing is, I don't know if we've really talked about Bukowski, but my fascination comes from the fact that I lived in two different places Bukowski lived in LA. This is not a joke. Dangerfields 3 was one of them.
Okay.
Because I was reading, and it was the same neighborhood. It was Westlake. That's that terrible neighborhood I was telling you about. Of course,
Yes.
Bukowski lived in the worst neighborhood in LA. But,
Yeah. I used to live over near there too.
okay, so he lived in, so Dangerfields 3, that building was an apartment building with a storefront in the front, but I think it used to be a hotel. And he was the kind of guy that used to live in hotels. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
And so, like, there was like a little side room, which was the reception area. That's where I would go in to play the music and stuff between the acts. And then I used to live in a Victorian mansion. I rented a room in there. And I was reading a book when I was in that room, and I was like, he's describing the street I live on. I was like, oh my god, it's one of these houses because there used to be all Victorian houses in that neighborhood back in the day, like 100 years ago. It was a beautiful place to live. By the time
Right.
Bukowski showed up in the 60s, it was a dump, and there was only 3 Victorian houses left on that block, and I lived in one of the 3 houses.
Mm.
Isn't that fucking weird? I lived in 2 places Bukowski. I wasn't trying to. I just
Right.
had the same degenerate lifestyle that dude
Yeah.
had.
Well, he lived in my area apparently too, right? Somewhere
Yes.
around here.
Yeah,
So
that's where his final days were, was in Thai Town.
that's where I live. I like Thai Town because even though it has its definitely has its problems, the Thai people are really clean and they keep it.
I like their food. Yeah. Dude, what a
Yeah.
great point. It is clean and it's polite over there.
Mm-hmm.
When you go into the little area where all the Korean restaurants are, or not
Thai.
Korean, yes, what am I talking about? I was thinking about Koreatown because that's where I used to live too.
Koreatown's gross. I
Yeah.
I have a friend that lives there. We're talking a coworker. She was like, her building used to have rats, or probably still does, because of all the food and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
there's always rats running around, and I'm like, oh, you should get cats because that helps deal with the rats. But
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I'm allergic to cats, so I'm like,
They
you're
could
kind
be
of
out.
fucked.
Let them be outside cats. That's what we were gonna do when I had rats at the place I lived in Sherman Oaks. But of
Mm.
course, my fucking hippie asshole roommate didn't do anything. He just let me live there with rats until I finally moved out. That's probably why he kept the rats there because they weren't going into his room. Fuck you, you cyclist faggot. Fuck.
You know what's crazy? I also lived in Sherman Oaks.
Oh really? Did you have a
Yeah.
pool in Sherman Oaks?
Yes. Well,
Oh
not
fuck.
in the apartment complex. I lived on. It was literally like the border between Sherman Oaks and Van Nuys. So I paid Van Nuys prices, but Sherman Oaks.
Dude, I love that. That's how it is with me in Canoga Park because I'm right on the edge of another neighborhood that's like where the rich kids live.
Yeah. So you
I'm
get the
I'm
best
right on it.
part. I,
Mm-hmm.
I live. I live by this diner that's fucking awesome off of like I think it's Burbank Boulevard or whatever, and like it's like an old school diner. So I think they only take cash, and it still serves like cheap food because they're
Are we
stuck in
talking?
the.
Wait. Are we talking about Thai Town?
No, no, I'm talking about when I lived in the valley in Sherman
Oh,
Oaks.
I'm sorry. What was the name of that diner? Was it the 4 and 20?
I don't remember at this point. I think I'd have to look. I was on Hazeltine.
Mm-hmm. I think
Do you
that's
know
the
where?
4 and 20.
Yeah,
It was known for its pies, and they had like a birds on on the sign.
I think
I,
so. Yeah,
I only ate pie there because that's what I was told to do.
yeah. No, but the food was good too.
I bet it
Like
was. I think it
everything
still
was great.
exists. I,
Yeah.
it was a valley chain. I think one still exists.
Mm.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been in LA for a lot longer than I realized because like when I I started I lived in Orange County obviously in my childhood, and then eventually in my teen years I moved to Huntington Beach. So I wasn't even Huntington Beach local. I was just like Orange County.
That's a shame, dude, because it's locals only in Huntington Beach.
Well, yeah, I wasn't. I probably wasn't accepted or whatever. I didn't surf, but whatever. And then
Dude,
I went
surf culture is the true bullies, man. They'll fuck your ass up if you're not a local and you go to their stupid beach.
absolutely, and
Dude,
then
it's a plot point in Point Break. This is real
and
shit, folks.
it's real though. It's
Yeah.
absolutely real. I remember like I took surf class and I wasn't good enough. Like I kind of sucked. So everyone was like, "Hey, you should not do this anymore." I'm like,
Mhm.
"Okay."
They were disgusted. They're like, "What is this fucking?" They call them Grammies. They were like, "What is this fucking Grammy doing?" I'm sorry, I'm not talking about
No,
Gidget
but
terminology from fucking 50 years ago or whatever. But
but they still kind of maybe they don't use that terminology, but they kind of have that same vibe.
dude, if you're
But
not, I have a feeling the skateboard parks are like this too, where if you're just not good, people won't fucking hang out with you.
probably unless you're a kid, I think they don't care about kids. But so yeah. So then, but then after Huntington Beach, and I moved to Long Beach. So I was slowly moving north,
Mm-hmm.
and I lived there for about 8 years. And then I jumped Hollywood and went to the Valley in Sherman
Mm-hmm.
Oaks, that spot I was telling you about, like Hazeltine and like whatever the main street right there is. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Burbank. No, it's not Burbank Boulevard. It's like
And that's I forget. It's Chandler, maybe.
yeah. Maybe I think that was it.
I think it's Chandler. Chandler was
Yeah.
the street I would use instead of taking whatever the Sherman Way, which is what I now use to get home.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the congested road.
Yeah, but the valley was weird. Like I lived in an okay part because it was also surrounded by nothing but homes. So I was like the only apartment complex surrounded by actual homes. So it was chill.
You were the only people that were bad in the neighborhood,
Yeah,
as it turns out.
but then I moved to Hollywood, and then now I'm in Thai Town, and I mean still Hollywood, but East Hollywood. But
Hmm.
it's like I've always been close to the valley, and or well Long Beach, but then the valley, and I have to like my experience in LA is like maybe different than other people's because I feel like a lot of my friends live on the west, either the west side or West Hollywood area, and
Got a lot of
it's
gay friends, huh?
well, I don't know, but
My friend RuPaul, he lives in West Hollywood.
yeah, well, because people I work with and stuff, because they live more like West Hollywood area.
By the way, hey, folks, if you ever want to piss off RuPaul, call him trans. I'm
Mm.
a fucking drag queen girlfriend. I'm a man. Shut
and,
up, bitch.
and drag queens is its own culture. It's like
I know. Fat girls love drag queens, by the way. If you guys are ever looking to get laid with a fat chick, if that's like your fetish, go to a fucking drag show. Trust me on this one.
oh, so
Trust me.
the I swear I did comedy at like a spot in West Hollywood that had drag shows.
Dude, girls go to these shows because they want to get tips on their makeup. It's fucked up. This is why every girl looks like a fucking clown nowadays with their makeup.
Well, have you noticed like they're doing like cosmetic surgery way earlier than they used to? And it's weird because when you're young, you don't need it. So it makes
Hmm.
you look like you're in your 40s trying to look young
Yeah,
when
you look
you're
like a fucking freak. You look like a fucking freak show. Dude, I remember when I was younger, it was hard to jack off to Baywatch because I thought they had too much plastic surgery.
yeah.
Dude, they look totally normal compared to what these women look like now with the
Yeah.
puffy, fucked up lips.
Yeah, they're doing
Yo,
that and it
did your lips get stung by a bee? Are you allergic to bees? Is that why your lips are all fucked up like that? Who wants to kiss
mhm.
that? I don't want to kiss that.
No.
Those are
And
dick sucking lips, women. What the fuck's wrong with you? You gave yourself dick sucking lips, DSLs.
mm-hmm. But it's like it's not a problem that people do it. It's a problem that they don't need it. That's the real issue. It's like
Of course,
you
no
already
one needs
are.
it. Women, please understand. We like you just the way you are. We love
Yeah.
you being natural. We hate this shit. Most guys don't even like chicks in makeup at all. In fact, the girlfriends I had very rarely wore makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that it didn't bother me. I didn't care.
Yeah. We like the imperfections. It's we're much more. Our range of what we like is way wider than you think it is.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need a 6'5" girl. We just
No,
need a girl. Okay. We
like
want
a
a
real
girl that's
one.
someone that respects us. That's it. That's all we want. Can you
Yeah.
treat us nice? Can you be nice to me? Can I fuck you and be nice with you? Because
Yeah.
I get frustrated with this because the only reason I got laid a lot is because I had 3 older sisters and I know that women are fucked up and I know how to poke at them to get what I
Mm-hmm.
want out of them. In fact, that's why I don't really date anymore because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
Right. Yeah. You got to be. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be a nice guy, damn it. Why won't you let me, girls? Every time I was nice to you, you always got turned off and dumped me. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I just stopped being nice to you.
And it
And
works way.
it does work and it makes me feel depressed. It's like, fuck. I want to be nice to you, god damn it. I want to have
Yeah.
a real relationship with the woman. I don't want to be fucking doing this drama constantly forever. It's boring. It's tedious. I know you think it's fun, but it's a fucking waste of time.
Right. And as I learned from my dad, who's like in his 70s, my stepdad, it never gets better.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
They,
age ain't nothing but a number. They just stay fucking 12 forever mentally.
yeah, they're because he's like dating a couple of women right now, like two at once. And he was like,
What
yeah,
a
that,
pimp.
well,
This old guy's getting more pussy than you and me. Literally twice as much. What a boss. I wish he was my stepdad. What the fuck? You should see
no,
the women that my dad dated after my mom died. They were hog on the high, let's say. Because
no,
my dad he fucked above his weight limit or whatever, which I always do too.
mm.
I insist that a woman be more attractive to me, which is not hard to do. Ladies, you don't have to work that hard. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was so pussy whipped from having a 10 that he just became, first of all, he was way too pussy whipped with my mom and she did not like it. I can tell you that right now. No woman
Mm.
likes it when you just roll over for them.
Right.
But
They like little
he
pushback.
yes, they love a lot of pushback. That's why they go for the alpha males because the alpha males are fucking jerks. That's it.
Yeah.
The same guy who bullied you in high school is fucking your high school crush as well.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
But well, maybe not speaking of that, but kind of speaking of that, let's look at this flyer that you sent me.
Oh man,
And
I don't know if I want to get started on this just yet. Well, we'll do it. I just
do you
say
want to do it now or you want to wait?
I might need to smoke a joint while I do it. I'll be so fucking irritated because I was so annoyed at it all day from the first time I looked at it.
Or do
Let's
you
do
want to
it.
go to the? Okay, you ready?
Well, what's our other option? Let's just see.
We got the Louis C.K. video.
No, that's definitely that's. I definitely need to be fucking drunk for that one.
The illegal car crash. We can do that one.
Let's do that one. I'm
Okay.
still gonna get mad. I just won't get as mad because I don't know these people personally.
Guy,
Nope, you just hit my fucking car. I need your ID and your insurance.
I know have insurance. I know have ID.
Okay,
What
well,
you
you're
doing?
fit to go to jail.
Yeah, no, no, yeah. I'm from
You just hit my
Mexico.
fucking car.
I'm from Mexico.
It don't matter. They're going to deport you. Look what you just did to my
No.
fucking car.
I need to go for Mexico.
Is he drunk?
Yes, he's slurring his words, dude. These people, like, people don't know how much Mexicans work. Drink while they work during the day. They're always drinking and driving. Always. This is why it's bad when they fucking crash into your car and drive away because they don't have insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you're so right because like where I work, there's like a 7-Eleven I go to just to grab like quick snacks and stuff, and they're always buying beer at like 9 a.m.
Yes, yes, or noon. When they leave to go get their lunch while they're working on your house, they're going to get a fucking 24 pack or a 30 pack that they're going
Or
to
just
crush.
even just a tall boy just to get him through.
They'll drink way more than that. Like
Yeah.
we were talking privately about alcoholism, and I told you this anecdote about how at Dangerfield's 3, because like my dad had a beer in his hand 24/7, but he still didn't drink as much as the average comic I've met since I moved to LA. And like,
Yeah.
there's two dipshits that used to come to Dangerfield's 3 one day. I came there on a Saturday, and they went next door and bought a 30-pack of Tecate. They drank between the two of them. They drank the entire 30-pack of Tecate during the open mic and had to go back and buy more. They
So
drank they drank
15 each?
15 beers apiece in less than 2 hours.
I couldn't even do that because I get too full and vomit.
Well, dumb people that are alcoholics brag about how much they can drink. They're like, well, you can't drink anymore? What are you, a faggot?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about a very specific drunk named Taylor Boss. He's such a
Mm.
faggot. He's one of these guys where one day Richard Bain, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Richard Bain. He killed himself over the quarantine.
Oh,
But
shit.
anyway, Richard Bain, and Taylor Boss took ecstasy one day.
Mhm.
And of course, Richard was the weakest of the three of us, and he started throwing up immediately. And of course, I saw him throwing up, so I ran over to the the sink and threw up in the sink. And then Taylor was just standing there trying so hard not to vomit so he could brag about it later that he didn't throw up. And it's like, you're a faggot. First of all, it was like 100 degrees outside, so I don't blame Richard for vomiting on ecstasy. But yeah, when someone vomits in front of you, you're gonna vomit. There's like 2 different fucking Stephen King movies that have that feature this as a plot point. People, it's a
Mhm.
common thing. But he's such a fag. Like, he has real masculinity problems that he thinks that being able to take ecstasy in the middle of the day without vomiting makes you a man. That's not manly. That's fucking gay. Ecstasy is for fags. You fucking queer. Fuck you. Eat
Mhm.
shit, you fucking fag. You
Although
unfunny hack. I love it because since his wife or whatever is the booker at the Comedy Store now, he has really been revealed as the true unfunny cretin he is, because he's been consistently getting booked and bombing every fucking time. And now people are noticing. No one noticed him before, but now that they know he's getting booked because he fucks the booker,
Mhm.
they're watching it and going, why are we wasting stage time on this guy that bombs every time?
Mm.
Dude, and by the way, Taylor, in case you're watching this, people tell me about you and what you're up to, and you're always bombing. You suck. This is not for you. You fucked up. You're supposed to be a jock. You were supposed to play pro football or whatever, soccer. You fucked up. You're not funny. Jocks are never fucking funny. Never.
That is actually really
Jo-
true because
Jocks don't need to be funny. They don't develop personalities because they don't fucking have to. So
yeah.
you'll never be funny. You're always going to fucking stand in the shadow of a fucking dweeb like me. I'm 10 feet tall, motherfucker. You're 6'5". I'm 10 feet tall in the comedy world. Eat a
Mhm.
fucking bag of dicks. I'd let you like that. Eat a bag of dump. Don't put any more dicks in your mouth, fag.
Right.
I love to provoke him because he's so much taller than me. When he gets in my fucking face in public, I never flinch. That's why people respect me, actually. Because when people get in my fucking face, I never flinch, no matter how much stronger they are. And I can tell you that the adrenaline will be rushing if you actually hit me. Something bad's gonna happen to you, motherfucker.
Mhm.
So whatever, I don't care, because I'm enjoying the fact that you suck, and your wife sucks now too. Now you're ruining your wife's reputation too. Actually, she ruined her own reputation. I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but someone told me I keep my ear to the fucking floor at the
Okay.
Comedy Store, even though I don't go there. I haven't been there since 2022. I keep my
Okay.
ear to the fucking floor though, and and Rosafa, the booker, is apparently having a bunch of problems because people are saying she's a transphobe. And unfortunately, I did a podcast with her for 3 years, which confirms definitively that she hates trans people every fucking episode. So every time I hear that, I want to be like, why don't you guys go listen to the We Two Trolls?
It's on
Get you-
record.
And it's so tempting to just make a fucking compilation video and just pass that around. Because fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and your fucking faggot husband and your lavender relationship. Fuck you. You don't like talent? You don't respect talent? Fuck you. Go be an untalented whore like your little faggot friend. I never had to fuck anyone for stage time. Don't ever fucking forget that. I never had to fuck a single person for stage time. No guys, no girls. And they presented it. They all did. They all wanted to fuck. And I love saying no.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Well-
saying no. You want to get a boner? Tell a hot woman she's not worth it. that'll give you the biggest, hardest boner. You'll cut diamonds with that fucking boner. It's hot, dude. Oh, you're
Mhm.
on the cover of Maxim magazine in Germany. I think you're boring.
Well, what is the saying? Pretty is pretty, but only ugly can be beautiful.
Or as the Sex Pistols sang, "You're pretty, pretty vague cunt."
um,
Love to shoehorn a good misogynistic Sex Pistols lyric into the fucking show.
right.
The funny thing is that Johnny Rottens is the least misogynistic person ever. He stayed with his wife for like 50 years, and then they only parted because she died of dementia. And then people
Mm.
talk so much shit about him because he got fat, and it's like his fucking wife of 50 years died of dementia. Fuck you. Have some fucking empathy for once. I don't care if he doesn't believe in the same fucking political politicians that you pray to. Who
Mhm.
fucking cares? I don't even know what a
Right.
Tory is. I don't know
Uh,
what a Tory is. I don't
uh,
fucking care. I like that he wrote great songs with Public Image Limited and Sex Pistols, and I like that he speaks his mind. I like that he's funny. And I want to
mhm.
tell you right now, I saw him with the wife. I gotta tell this story. I can't believe I had never told this one before.
Okay.
So there used to be this place on Sunset that I used to walk by all the time where famous people go to eat lunch and I guess talk about the business. And one time I went, I'll tell you about two celebrities I saw. This is the funniest shit. If you guys think I troll people online, you got to see what I'm like in real life. I'm a fuckhead. One time I saw I saw Ellen DeGeneres and I made it a point to look directly into her fucking eyes. I was like, I just walked up to her and started staring at her, and she looked horrified. For those of you who don't know, she fires people on her show who make eye contact with her.
Yes.
Now, the opposite of that is Johnny Rotten. Johnny Rotten, excuse me, Johnny Lydon. The opposite of Ellen DeGeneres is Johnny Rotten. Because when I saw Johnny Rotten on the sidewalk, he had this fucking super hot blonde chick that was taller than him. And the second he saw me look over at the chick, he smirked at me. He goes, "Yeah, that's my bitch."
That's a
So,
cool dude.
dude, and you know what? Rest in peace to his wife. She seemed like a cool lady.
Yeah.
So fuck all the haters, dude. The funny thing is, all the mean people, the people that have the worst reputations in the world, they're the nicest people when you meet them in real life.
Mhm.
They just fucking are, dude. Marin was nice. He really was. He kept me away from getting molested by a
You mean
guy
Mark
that was,
Maron?
yeah.
Mm.
As much as I've trashed certain people, I will give them their props when they're polite and friendly. And
Yeah.
they encourage me not to get raped by another comedian that he thought would want to rape me, and he was right about, by the way.
Dude, I ask so little of people,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I ask. Um, that's good to hear about Johnny Rotten because he also revealed the what was the pedophile and he
Yeah, well,
revealed the guy's secret way before he died, and then they
I know.
canceled him from BBC.
It happened. He did. He called him out in the 70s. He did,
Yes,
and this guy didn't get busted until he died like 5 years ago.
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy
That's what it
Savile.
was.
Yes, dude. But you guys, we don't know that. We don't understand it here in America with the significance of Jimmy Savile. But in England, he was like the equivalent of Pee Wee Herman or something. He was a
Bigger
fucking.
than that, I
He was
think.
he was a fucking cultural juggernaut that completely surrounded himself with children and teenagers. He's
And
a
he took advantage of them at hospitals when they're
Mhm.
sick and
Yep.
dying.
He is a creep of the highest order, and he got away with it. I can't believe that people wait till these fuckers die before they reveal this shit.
And the BBC knew about it, and because Johnny Rotten told them, and they did nothing.
They
And they
banned him.
pretended.
That
Yeah,
they
they
did do
banned.
something. They banned the guy that said he was a fucking nonce. And by the way, there's another super famous Sex Pistols interview where they called out a different TV presenter for being a pedophile. His
The
name
one
is
that
it's called
that
his name is William Grundy, if I remember correctly. This recording is all over bootlegs for
mhm.
for years because it's so fucking funny. Because the guy is trying to get him to say something controversial. He's like, and so the guitarist goes, "You're a rada." And he goes, "Yeah, keep going." And basically, I don't know what rotter means, but he calls him a nonce, which is a pedophile, basically.
I
He
thought it was
called it.
gay, but maybe that's more. Yeah, maybe you're right.
I mean, how many fucking pedophiles do you know that aren't fucking gay?
Yeah,
How do you think homosexuality is passed down through the generations?
it's like vampires.
Mm-hmm. Except
Um,
vampires don't make you suck their dicks before they drain you.
yeah.
Yeah, they drain you. You don't drain them. Big difference there. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I'll cry a fucking river of tears the day Johnny Rotten dies.
Yeah,
He's still the most punk rock fucker. He said when they made that stupid TV show on FX or something, he did not participate. And then when the Sex Pistols got back together to promote that TV show, he didn't participate in that. Now, if you go watch the Sex Pistols, they had this fucking loser guy. I hate the fucking guy that sings for them now. It's just shit. And there's no reason for the Sex Pistols to exist anymore. They only put out one record, people. Can we just fucking move on already? They put out one record and a soundtrack album. Let's just move on. Why can't we just move on? Just enjoy the one record. You don't need to see this fucking garbage live. Who the
it's
fuck wants to see it?
it's because people are obsessed with like the founding of punk and stuff. So they're like, we got to hear them, but they're all in their 70s, and it's not the same. Like, look at
Yeah,
any of the
well, dude, thank God the Ramones all died. We'll never
yeah
have to see a fucking Ramones reunion. Thank Christ.
yeah because like you look at even the 80s hair bands now, horrible. Like what was it? Bon Jovi sucks live. Like he can't sing anymore. And
Mm-hmm.
what was the guy that is it? I can't think of who they are, but like any of them, just look
Well,
at
yeah,
any of
you're
them
probably thinking of
now,
Vince Neil is the main one that people clown on because he just can't. I mean,
and it's like
he's been bad for like 20 years now. He's fat. He can't fucking hit the notes. It's depressing as hell. I wish these bands would just fucking quit. I don't care. I don't need to see the band again. I saw him when I
mm,
was a young person. You
yeah.
know, who fucking
Well,
cares?
I didn't, but I don't. We have the records where you were good.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to see
Or
you live.
or let me go jump on YouTube and watch a bootleg video of you from 10 years ago when you actually could still sing.
Hmm.
Why the fuck? None of this stuff makes any sense to me. And very few singers retain a good singing voice into their old age. Listen to Johnny Cash's American recordings. It's rough. It's
But
fucking rough.
it
I mean,
only works because
but
he's
I want
country,
to.
though.
Well, he was so vulnerable on those records that's what's great about it. But no, it's terrible. He can't sing. He
Right.
couldn't sing anymore. He was fucking old. It was terrible. And to make him sing Soundgarden and Nine Inch Nails, these are way out of his range, even when he could sing. Like, they're not in his fucking, they're not
Hmm.
in his low rumble.
Yeah.
Love is a burning thing. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear, love is a burning thing.
Yeah. It is sad especially when they get older. Although I will say the Hurt one kind of was good,
It's all
just
right. I mean,
because.
the original is untouchable in my mind. It's about
Mm,
as depressing as music gets. You can have
well,
it all, my empire of dirt.
yeah. Well, because he was an actual heroin addict, so it
Mhm.
made sense.
You want to talk about how fucked up Trent Reznor was? He fucked Courtney Love after she killed Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, that's pretty
He,
fucked
he
up.
probably did it just so he could ask her questions about how big was his dick. Did Kurt have a big dick? And I can tell you from listening to Kurt's lyrics that Kurt did not have a big dick. You don't write a bunch of ballads about killing yourself and become addicted to heroin because you have a rockin' cock.
Mm,
You don't have a 10-inch monster that you think, I just don't want to get hard anymore. Fuck it.
I know.
Let this sleeping dog lie.
I'm tired of breaking hearts.
Mm-hmm. On
Um,
bedposts.
and yeah, I wanted to show this video only specifically for you because you were talking about your dad and gambling.
Mm-hmm.
You always talk about that. So this is a guy that lost everything at I don't know what game this is.
Dude, we've got to be people. They must think we're on the exact same menstrual cycle at Twitter because they just show us the same videos.
Okay,
Of course, I watched it, but my dad was never dumb enough to lose his house. I'll just say that about him.
that's at least he had that.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, how
He's going to jail. He's going to jail.
how how short is that guy? He's like
I just say
shorter
he
than
look.
me.
I said, is this the casino night at the Shriners? convention?
well,
What the
this
fuck
mu-
is going on here?
yeah, because even the floor man. 'Cause I used to deal at a
Mhm.
casino, so that you have like a floor manager, but then you have like the guy behind him, behind him, behind him. You know what I mean? But that floor man looked like he was in his 80s.
Yeah, his the boomer's profound statement was, "He's going to jail."
Yeah, it's like
Shut up.
okay,
Like no empathy. The guy just lost everything. Of course he's pissed. Have a little
yeah,
fucking respect for other people, assholes. That I don't understand how people don't feel bad for the guy. God damn. You know, this made me want to bring up a point about my dad. The
hmm
last time I was in Vegas, um, I finally kind of felt like I understood why he was the way he was, because I was walking around the casino and I didn't see anybody win or anything, but all of a sudden I just had this vision of what it would be like to win in a casino. All these people running around cheering and yelling at you, a
yeah.
bunch of hot chicks all of a sudden flirting with you.
Well,
No hot women flirted with my dad otherwise. So when he would win these fucking slot
big.
machines,
Mm,
even if he only won $1,000, everyone runs up to you. You're the king for one fucking minute. You're the fucking king for once in your goddamn life. You're the fucking king. You're the man. Hot
hmm
girls want to fuck you, and I mean, I don't know. I feel so much pity for this guy. I know I talk so much shit about him, but I feel so bad for him. That's never been my existence, dude. Hot girls
Right.
approach me. I mean, that's why I do stand up. I get attention from doing positive shit.
Yeah, we
You
don't have
kn-
to spend the money to nearly the
no,
money.
I mean, dude, my dad will never know what it's like to go on stage, kill, and then have a girl hand him their phone number as he walks off stage.
Hmm
That's my experience. That's why he and I didn't get along. We're just not the same. I would never settle for what he did. That's it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I do get it. You know, that what I feel when I say something funny and people clap, that's what he felt when he pulled that fucking lever and finally won. I get
Yeah.
it. I understand, Dad. You should have been more like your son now. Instead of telling everyone street jokes, write your own, you know? Be your own
Yeah.
man. Be your own man, Dad.
Are you ready for the?
We're almost done. Yeah, let's go through. Let's start the process.
Okay.
Oh
So
yeah, so well, let me explain. I shall explain
you
because I
should
have.
set it up. Yeah.
There's this thing in LA. Excuse me. It started in New York City called 51st Jokes, where
Mm,
in the first 2 weeks of the year, 50 hack alt comics will rent out a theater and then do their first. I think it's 3 minutes of jokes of the year. Now, none of these people have any jokes at all. So the idea that I'm supposed to go and pay money to watch 3 minutes of unpracticed, untested, poorly written jokes 50 times over, that's just that's unreal to me. You're gonna go pay to watch an open mic. It's the same thing with Kill Tony. You're watching an open mic.
yeah.
You're a fucking loser. You're paying to watch an open mic.
Mm.
This is stuff that me and Chris have to do that we hate, that we've always hated, and you're doing it for fun.
Yeah.
For
I put
fucking,
up with it,
you're
but
fucking driving to downtown Los Angeles to watch an open mic.
and downtown, by the way, currently is a very dangerous place to go.
Mm-hmm.
You might
It's
get
just,
stabbed on the
well, you know,
way.
Twitter's not popular like it used to be, but when you used to go to these shows, they would just read you the first 2 weeks of tweets they wrote. This is not a joke. It's been such a common thing that these fucking hacks and faggots. I mean, I'm criticizing my dad for not writing his own jokes. He wasn't a fucking professional comedian. You need to
Mhm.
write your own fucking jokes, man. Fuck off with this fucking shit. 3 minutes of fucking Twitter lines. Eat my fucking ass. All right, let's go through the names. Alex Hooper, one of the worst people I've ever met in my life. If he were here right now, I'd smash his face in with this fucking microphone stand. Ugly, unpleasant, rude, unfunny, entitled faggot. Fuck you. Fuck your pugs. I hope when you die of a fucking heart attack from a drug overdose that your fucking pugs eat you. Fuck you. Ali Makovsky. One day, Tony Hinchcliffe walked up to me and said she was going to be a big star. And I said, "You're fucking crazy." And I was right. Alice Wetterland, another whore that fucked all the fucking people. to get up to where she is. You've never heard of her, and you don't fucking like her if you did. Alan Strickland Williams, homosexual, who got so offended when he found out I wasn't gay that he entered a lavender relationship with my ex-girlfriend. You showed me. Now, Alan, I hope someone sends this to you, because what you don't know is that your fucking stupid girlfriend cheated on you with me, and the reason why she told me she cheated is because you couldn't get it up with her because you're gay. That's what our collective girlfriend said about you. So anyway, you fucking fag. I'll never forget the day that he realized I wasn't gay, because he and I were in the subway together. This is how weird LA is. We were in the subway for some reason. And he saw me look at a girl's ass, and I said, "Oh, hey, check her out. You like girls like that?" And I saw the look of revulsion on his face when he realized I like girls. Do you know how hard it is to make friends in LA, folks? Like, I'm just, in the normal world, when you're a heterosexual guy, you just say, "I like that girl," and the other guy says, "Me too," and that's it.
Yeah.
What a fag you are, you little fucking fag. Alan Strickland Williams. Oh, here's something funny. He has a podcast now. I watched one of the episodes because he was talking about Richard Bain, and he it's a total lie. The whole podcast is fiction. He tells a story about how he and Richard Bain were in an Uber and got shot at by Mexican gangsters. And I was like, well, that's real convenient because Richard's fucking dead and you can't confirm or deny the story. Oh, hey, by the way, me and Richard Bain flew around the world in a hot air balloon, got shot at by Africans in Canada. I mean, I know you can't ask Richard if that was true, but assure me it is. Richard fucked my ex-girlfriend too. They're all such sleazeballs. Like, my ex-girlfriend has no taste in men. Like, I am the hottest guy she ever fucked. I'm sorry, I just think that's funny. When I'm the hottest guy you fucked, you're ugly as sin.
Yeah.
All right, Andrea Jin, don't know her, but she's a woman. So she's not funny. Andrew, who I don't know who that is either. Ashley Ray, no idea. Babs Gray, fat piece of shit, not funny. One of the worst humans I've ever met. She's great because she was somebody who destroyed my fucking reputation saying I abused women. And then one day she and I were walking down a hallway all alone, just me and her. And I just fucking stared her ass down. She goes, "Hi." I was like, "That's right, bitch. You know, if you think I'm really going to fucking hit women, maybe now would be a good time to apologize." Because you and I both know, fat ass, I could have hit your fucking fat ass and knocked it down. But I don't want to get my fucking hand stuck in your flab, so I didn't want to. Anyway, fuck you, you fat bitch. You're not funny and you suck. Go back to being a Mormon, you pathetic fuck. Barry Rothbard, I don't even remember who this guy is, but he sucks. I hate him. Beth Stelling, she's hilariously unfunny and uncool. She is one of only 2 female comics who have ever introduced herself to me. I'll talk about the other one later because she's on the list too. Beth Stelling. Beth Stelling is technically the first Me Too, and I inspired that. I'll explain on a later episode. But I'm sorry. I did that. I did that.
I thought Me Too was like a CAA invention.
Where do you think they got the idea from, brother? So listen. So she didn't do it right. She did it on Instagram, but the one thing she did that was smart, she provided evidence. Now I'll tell you why she loves me. Because she heard these rumors of me being abusive, and she knows I choke women during sex. She's into rough sex. If you look at the photos that Beth Stelling posted of her boyfriend abusing her, it's clear that he tied her up. These are rope burns. She's into rough sex, and so she wanted to fuck me because she knows I like it too. And so the first time I talked to her was at Dangerfields 3, and she introduced herself to me because she knew I ran the place. So she wanted to suck up to the owner. I didn't mean to imply that girls are nice when they introduce themselves to you. They're still getting something out of you. But but yeah, she and I had like a 20-minute conversation. And she loved me, and we were talking about open mics. I said I did like 5 a day or so, 3 to 5 a day or something at that point. She goes, I've never done an open mic ever. I just always done book shows. I wanted to slap her across the face right then and there. That didn't impress me, Beth. And I wasn't going to slap you because I know you'd like it. So anyway, years later, I should mention that she was interviewed in some fucking newspaper and she was asked what her 3 favorite comedy clubs are. Guess which one made the list?
Dangerfields.
Dangerfield's fucking 3. If you Google Dangerfield's 3, it's one of the only things that comes up is her fucking interview talking about how great that venue is. She only went there one time. That's how much she wanted to get choked by me. Anyway.
Let's
God bless you, Best Blair Soki. She was almost kind of funny, but I think she sucks now. Brandon Wardell, he sucks. Brett Weinbach, he sucks. Very autistic. I think, if I'm not mistaken, when I knew him, he was a fucking virgin. So he might still be a virgin. He was okay back in the day, but he never evolved or grew in any way, so he sucks. Brooks Wheelan, here's a fag for you. This guy was on SNL for literally 2 weeks before he got kicked off.
Right.
He sucked.
I remember that.
He's a fag. He sucks. Byron Bowers, colossal asshole, totally overhyped. He's a fucking cocksucker. I hate it when people like that give me attitude, and I'm like, you're not fucking funny, bitch. And the only reason why you're not getting a fucking earful right now is because you're higher on the ladder than me. But guess what? I took my fucking ass off the ladder. So Byron Bowers, you're a bitch, and you suck, and you're not funny. Fuck off. That felt good. Carmen Christopher, don't know who you are, don't care. Chris Estrada, another piece of fucking shit. Jake Weiss failed. He had his failed TV show that Jake Weissman wrote. Jake Weissman's another one. I've already talked about him before. But get a load of this fucker. One time I was at an open mic, and Alan Strickland Williams and Jake were there. And I walked right up to Alan Strickland Williams. I said something real smarmy to him, like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And he just immediately said, "Fuck you." And then the other comic stayed next to me, just started laughing. And then, and so whenever my enemies would show up at these mics I was at, I would just go stand right in front of the stage and watch. I was a real cocksucker.
I remember when Chris Estrada was like, I was working with Hulu at the time. And Chris Estrada was like the next thing. And I was like, dude, this guy's not, I saw him perform. I'm like, this guy isn't funny. He's going to fail. And his show failed.
Of course it did. It was shit. It was garbage. In fact, when they were advertising it, they had the guy that plays Christopher Maltasante on a couple episodes. They had to take him out of the commercials because the only comments were about Christopher. No one gave a fuck about Chris Estrada. Chris Estrada, you have worse skin than Bill Murray. Fuck you. I don't fucking want to look at you or hear what you have to say about white people. Eat my dump, you fucking hack. Cornell Reed. This fucking guy. There was this thing called the Comedy Garage where all these wannabe frat boys, like Cornell Reed and what's this other idiot's name? Sean Green, all these fucking meatheads.
Sean Green, yeah.
These ugly, fat, flabby meatheads who wanted to be jocks and frat boys so bad. Their entire culture was drinking beer and doing pranks like the fucking what is that fucking show called? It's like
Practical Jokers.
Impractical Jokers. They were those guys. God, I hate Cornell Reed so much. He's so unfunny. I can't believe he's still around. It's shocking. Fuck off, Cornell. You'll never be a jock. You're a faggot. You're the guy that jocks beat up. You'll never be a fucking frat boy. Poor you. They didn't get to be in a fraternity in college, so they made one here in comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, the reason I know all these idiots is because I used to be part of the alt comedy scene. And then I got ousted from them because my ex-girlfriend spread rumors about me. And then I just started going to the clubs. And then that's why you know who I am. If you know who I am, it's not because I hung out with these idiots.
Well, yeah, because average people don't know who any of these people are.
Literally no one will ever know who these people are. But they had their moment. There was like at least 5 years there where these fuckers were the king of the comedy scene. And they were getting all these fucking pilots. They're getting these TV shows. All of them failed. None of them had an audience. They're the kind of people that when they post something on Facebook or whatever, social media, all of the comments are negative. And then they lie and say, oh, they're just a bunch of trolls. bunch of
Right.
trolls are after me. It's like, no, dude, you're just not funny. Normal people don't fucking care about your ego. They don't think you're funny and you suck.
Right.
So whatever. Cornell
Um,
Reed, you suck and you're gay.
who's David Gabori?
Don't know. Don't care. Dax Flame, probably a fag. Deborah Dia Giovanni. I can't remember who she is, but she's a cunt. Eliza Skinner is a major fucking cunt. Hate her. Erica Rhodes, the only person on this list I like except Nick Thune. Like, there's 2 people on this list of 50 people that I actually like and respect that are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Erica Rhodes, I know she's a 10, I know she's a dime, but she introduced herself to me. She's so friendly. She was just a nice person. That's why she made it. Also, she fucked Tommy at the Comedy Store. So,
Good for her.
just so you know the kind of guys that get laid in the fucking in the world of Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy got the fucking 10. Tommy. Greg
Good for
Barris.
him.
Craig Barris, I forget who that guy is, but he sucks. Greta Titleman, don't know who you are, but you're gay. Some African name, I don't even want to say it. James Adomian, you are a fucking fag. You suck. He's gay, but I'm calling you a fag. He's somebody that I met one time because someone introduced me to him because we're both from Louisiana.
Mhm.
And I was very nice to him. And then later, years later, I looked at his Twitter for some reason, and he blocked me. I was like, I don't fucking know you. I was so irritated. I went to Facebook and sent him a private message and said, you blocked me on Twitter? I don't know who the fuck you are. They never respond to these messages where they fucking provoked you. Jared Goldstein, gee, I wonder if he's a Jew. Jesse Jetski Johnson, not funny. That's another annoying person that came from Kill Tony. Jenny Yang, not funny. Joel Kim Booster, don't know who you are, but you probably got vaccinated. Johnny Pemberton, you are not funny, but you almost could have made it. He was one of these guys that you would always see in these dumb fucking movies with Ben Stiller. They would always be playing like the funny guy at the liquor store or whatever. He always had these like small little parts. He used to go to Big Fish. One time he used to come and hang out, and every time I'd ask him, like, do you want to get on stage? Do you want to get on stage? People like you here. He would always say no. And one time I did convince him, and he just ate shit anyway. Fuck you, Johnny. You suck. Carl Hess, piece of shit. He sucks. I can't believe this guy is still kicking. He went to Montreal in like 2010 and bombed so hard that it was legendary. It got around. I do not understand why this guy is still. I can't believe he's still kicking at it. You, Carl, get a fucking clue, bro. Kyle Mooney, not funny. Leslie, I don't know who you are. Maggie May, desperately unfunny. Black lady. Mandel, I don't know who you are. Mike O'Brien, don't care who you are. Nick Rutherford. This guy and his little fucking sketch group, including Brooks Wheelan, all auditioned for Saturday Night Live. Nick was the only one who didn't get it. Eat shit, Nick. You're a faggot. I was on exactly one show with this guy, and he started having a drinking contest with the audience. Did you see what I'm saying there about these guys being wannabe frat boys?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. You're not funny, Nick, and no longer good looking. Oh, you're not a good looking guy anymore. You should have been drinking the whole time, buddy. Okay, so the next name on the list is Nick Thune. I've talked about him on the podcast before. Super nice guy. When the couple times that I hung around with him, we just talked about what the best public restrooms in Hollywood were. You're talking about the ones that are the cleanest, and also the ones that didn't lock up the toilet paper. Because in the back of the day, I didn't have as much money as I do now, and I stole toilet paper with some consistency.
The hotel next to the Comedy Store, it's pretty good, right?
I mean, I'll just go into the Comedy Store and go to the bathroom there. But you're not comedians, folks, so you're not going to have that luxury. I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, I wouldn't even go to the bathroom in there. I would just go take a piss around the corner. Fuck them. So, all right, Nick Thune's a good dude. Nick Thune was super smart, too, because what he would do instead of just going to the comedy open mics is he learned how to play the guitar, and he would sign up at music mics and lie and say he was going to play a song, and then he just played the guitar and tell jokes. But that's the greatest way to do it because he was performing in front of real people the whole time. And the rooms were packed because they came to see their friends play music. The guy's a genius. I got to say, the guy's a genius.
That's why I used to do Long Beach for so long. That's why I stayed in Long Beach for 8 years, because we used to do this mic called something Cafe. I forget what it was called, but and it was just real people for 8 years.
Yeah, you have to find the mics that normal people go to that don't get run off by the awful comedy.
There was awful comedy, but like myself and Anthony and Matt Claybrooks would keep regular people there because we're pretty consistently funny.
Anthony who?
Anthony, I can't remember his name, but he never made it in the alt scene.
I was
Even
gonna
though,
say I feel like I can see the guy's face, but I don't know who. Because I used to go to Long Beach sometimes too. That's how I know who Ali Makovsky is, because she's from the Long Beach scene.
this guy was awesome. He was crazy.
Oh, I'm
and,
sorry. I'm so sorry. She's from the OC scene, but
uh,
anyway, sorry about that.
I forget his name. Anthony,
Sorry, Ali.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about that because he was going bald. He was super skinny.
Super skinny. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, anyway, we don't know who you are, Anthony, so we can't talk about you. Nick Turner. We can talk about this faggot.
Okay.
Awful person, awful comedy. He came and did Dangerfield Street one time, and he almost pulled the curtain off the fucking ceiling. We had to fucking rent a ladder to hang the curtain with the fucking nail gun, which I also rented. This fucking faggot was pulling on it with his fat ass, trying to yank it down. Fuck you, Nick. He was upset because he was bombing because he's not funny. Oh well, fat boy, fuck your ass. Pallavi, she's Indian. Need I say more? Paul Danke, another fucking faggot who thinks he's a fucking jock. This guy reminds me of Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins and Paul Danke look like the jock that used to beat them up for being a faggot in high school.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, I'm not going to be the fucking bullied. I'll become the bullier. Yeah, they dress, look, and act like frat boys, even though they're colossal homosexuals. Paul, you suck. You stink. Paul Stanky. Reggie Watts, you already know who he is and have an opinion probably. Rob Hayes, don't know who you are. Don't care. Robbie Hoffman, you're Jewish. Don't care. Ryan O'Flanagan, you're a piece of shit. You used to be one of the people I used to hang around with a lot back in the day. You did absolutely nothing to help my career in any fucking way. The last time you texted me, I was so irritated. This is years ago, but it's still bothered about it. We're not friends.
Him and Alan Strickland Williams were supposed to be the guys that were supposed to go somewhere, and then both of them never went anywhere.
Somehow they didn't suck enough cock despite being closeted fags. Isn't that something? Yeah. You cannot suck enough cock in this town. It's amazing.
Because I remember both of them were like talked about all the time, and neither of them ended up. Nobody cares about them. I work in.
They suck.
Just to let the viewers know, I work pretty high up in the comedy industry. I don't talk about it much, but I do, and nobody talks about either of those two.
Why would they? Alistair Williams, man, he's a real he almost had a career, but then the coronavirus happened, which he probably voted for anyway. He was definitely a fag walking around wearing a fucking mask. But he was supposed to be on some TV show on some new app that was coming out, and the app got canceled because of coronavirus.
Oh yeah, wasn't it?
So now he has a YouTube channel, which, by the way, we have. I believe that we already have more viewers than he does, and he was on Conan O'Brien twice. Okay, this is why I'm trashing these fuckers, because they got all the opportunities that me and Chris never got that we would have crushed. You think I would bomb on television? He bombed on Conan O'Brien. Go watch his Conan O'Brien set and read the comments. The comments are so fucking funny compared to his fucking set. He just ate shit. You know, also basing your look and identity around David Spade and Tommy Boy was not a good idea. You're not... when you have a hero, make it a cool guy. Don't make it David fucking Spade and Tommy Boy. You didn't understand the point of the movie, which is that he was a nerd. You weren't supposed to like him.
We have David Spade. We have the real one.
Amen, brother. That's why Alan didn't go anywhere. These guys that base their look and shtick and their vocal delivery on other famous comics never, ever succeed, except Louis C.K. Louis C.K. 100% stole George Carlin's look, his attitude, his writing style, and somehow became more successful than Carlin ever could have dreamed of. I hate Louis C.K. so much. It's the one thing my ex-girlfriend got right about him. We'll talk about her later. But I can't stand this fucking guy because he dresses like fucking George Carlin on stage. It's so irritating. George Carlin would wear all black because he didn't want you to pay attention to anything except his fucking face. Mm-hmm. Look at the backgrounds of his stage sets. Only one of them is cool, and two of them are cool and interesting looking. The one on the cemetery is pretty cool. George Carlin doing stand up on a cemetery, that's pretty fucking cool. I like that. Yeah. And then the last one where it's just a mock up of his his office, his home office. By the way, only one picture of one person displayed in George Carlin's office. Who is it?
I hope it's his daughters.
It was
Or,
Richard. It was Richard Pryor.
oh,
You're so funny. He didn't give a fuck about his daughter. He gave a fuck about the greatest comedian of his generation,
that makes me
besides
sad.
himself. I'm not sad at all. They were best friends, and I wish I could find a best friend that I could smoke weed with outside a Cafe Wah. That's an actual fucking genius.
Well, maybe I'm not a genius, but you can smoke weed with me outside of Cafe Wah.
Okay. No, maybe we are. Hey, maybe we are the next Carlin and Pryor. I am Pryor. I'm going to set myself on fire.
Yeah.
The guy who's most likely to set himself on fire is right here.
I'm definitely not a Pryor because I'm not crazy. I'm more chill.
I mean, Carlin was chill. We don't even know what he was like during his cocaine years. Thank Christ. Actually, I do know what he was like because he's a total loner like I am. He did what I would do. He bought a private plane and then he would go sit in the private plane and listen to records and take cocaine all by himself.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do if I had money. All right. So anyway, that's enough about Carlin. Okay, Ryan Flanagan, you suck. Man, I miss you, bud. I will say this: he was the guy that had more sets under his belt than me. Because I remember one year I did 666 sets. It was a big. I mean, I dragged this out for a whole year on Facebook. It was a very lengthy running gag. And then on Christmas Eve, I did my 666 set at Dangerfield's 3. And we had a seance. Tried to summon Satan, and everyone bombed. So that's how you know Satan was already there. Everyone ate shit, including myself. But anyway, that year that I did 666 sets, Ryan O'Flanagan did 800. So he did 800 and he didn't tell anyone except me. And I asked. So I will give you props for being a hard worker, but you are absolutely not funny. You're Dane Cook light. Dane Cook's funnier than you.
And Dane Cook already had a second coming, which was Chris D'Elia.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and Chris D'Elia crushed harder than Dan Cook ever could. It's unreal, to be honest with you. How depressing this is to watch people like that crush. Oh wait, we only have like 4 names left. Let's just barrel through them. Chappelle Lacey, I don't know who you are. Whitmer Thomas, this was the guy I could not remember the name of that was in the Weapons movie. This is the guy that they threw Trevor Moore off a balcony to put in a movie. He sucks. He's one of the least funny people I've ever met. He's not attractive anymore. He was just a hot guy back in the day. Now he's ugly and old. Too bad you drank too much. You drank too much. You, Paul Danke, Nick Rutherford, you drank too much. You only had your looks. Cornell Reed, you were only kind of okay good looking. Don't get fucking drunk every night if you want to be paid attention to. So anyway, Whitmer Thomas, you suck. Yasser Lester, I have a funny story about this bitch. He's the most successful person on here because he used to write for some TV shows that got Emmys or something. But it doesn't mean anything because the other writers of the show still go to the Comedy Store and wait for stage time there. So nothing. It means nothing. Winning an Emmy means nothing. I have a funny story about Yasser though. He had like a real. I guess he just didn't like me or something. And I'd see him around. He'd just talk. He'd run his fucking mouth to me or something. Black guy, I guess. Probably a Muslim. Yasser. He's either a Jew. I guess he's a Jew. He might be a Jewish black guy. 0 for 2. Jewish black guy. But Yasser Lester is so funny. He came to Dangerfield 3 one time, and my pill popping friend, this super hot Russian chick, this Russian Jewish chick with like platinum dyed blonde hair. She was unreal, but she was also the most autistic person I've ever met in my life. So I didn't try to fuck her. You can't have two autistic dudes, two autistic. You can't have an autistic dude and an autistic chick fucking. It's not going to work. I'm saying I'm autistic. I don't know if you guys picked up on that yet. I never make eye contact with Chris. I'm autistic as hell. I'm just kidding. But Yasser Lester, so I shouldn't say her name. The girl that I was friends with wanted to fuck him. And so I think she invited him to Dangerfield Street to watch him because she was going to fuck him if he was good. He bombed and she still was going to fuck him. She told me that she brought him upstairs to her apartment and he didn't do anything. She told me that she just sat on the bed waiting for him to make a move and he didn't do fucking shit. So Yasser Lester, I have no respect for you. You're a bitch. You're a fag. In fact, I turned that girl down later when she got fat. So I turned down a girl that you couldn't fuck. Yes, sir. Use your Emmy to get some pussy. Zainab Johnson probably will get deported if we're lucky. I mean, I don't know who that is. Emily Maya Mills, one of the dumbest cunts I've ever met. Super rude, super unfunny. Married the fucking executive producer of Ridiculousness, so now she's a fucking millionaire. She's a multi-millionaire. She might be a billionaire. For those who don't know, MTV doesn't play music anymore. It stopped. They made a big fuss about this on the news this past month. But what they play instead is this show called Ridiculousness, 24 hours a day. It's relentless. Mm-hmm. And I knew a bunch of the people that wrote for it. And I knew the executive producer who did not give me a shot. By the way, you fucking faggot Christian, do you not remember? I'm mad about this. I can't network. I don't know how to. Christian, the fucking executive producer of the show, Ridiculousness, he was going through a divorce. And one day he texted me and asked me what I was doing. I said, well, I'm throwing a juggalo party with a bunch of models I'm friends with. Do you want to come over and hang out with us? It was for real, a juggalo party. I went to the library and burned a CD of an Insane Clown Posse record. And then I drove to Pasadena to buy Faygo. But anyway, like 2 months later, I was like, hey, man, remember that Juggalo party? And he goes, no, I don't remember that at all. I was like, you don't remember when I reached out to you when you were getting fucking divorced and invited you to a party full of beautiful women? And it was Juggalo themed? Eat shit, Christian. I don't want to be your fucking friend anyway. Fuck off. You can go fuck Emily Maya Mills for the rest of your life. That's your punishment, buddy. Meanwhile, I had a fucking runway model at that party. Bunch of Vice hipsters and shit. There was this thing called, it's not nice. Those people fucked me so, the people at Vice fucked me so hard. You don't even know that I was.
This wasn't even like the cool time, like when Gavin was there.
The people I know were the guys that followed him that ruined it. And turned it and made it woke. Yes, no, for sure. I mean, I've always wanted to sit down and talk to Gavin and ask him, like, will you apologize for what you did to my life? But I also want to say that I know it's not your fault. It's not your fault they ruined your thing.
No, he actually tried to keep it cool for a long time.
He just got outvoted. But that's okay. Yeah,
they kicked him out.
Whatever. They can have their little lame. By the way, it doesn't exist anymore. Not really. I think that the website went off the fucking grid or something. Mm-hmm. Well, all these fucking slanders articles about me don't even exist anymore. Mm-hmm. What a drag. I didn't even get to read them. I was saving that for my fucking raining day. I was like, on my deathbed, I'll read all these terrible comments about myself.
I know.
Well, anyway, so that's 50 first jokes, guys. It'll also be the 50 last jokes they write this year, probably. Mm-hmm. What a terrible concept for a show. And by the way, that's not the full list, because I saw some other people's names on a different list that, unless that is 50 people and they just cut all these.
This is like the last one you sent me.
Then they must have cut the other people. There are a bunch of other no-name people that you don't know. I know because I was part of this crew. But no one watching our show would know who they are. No one would know who my ex-girlfriend was if I even said her name.
I don't know.
So it's pointless. Dude, you watched a documentary that she was in today, and you didn't fucking remember her name.
I still don't remember her name. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
I can't believe you got through the whole thing. Oh well, I need to explain that too. So I guess we're wrapping up. I don't know what time we're at. 50. Okay, we're actually probably close.
We're a little bit over, but it's fine. You want to play the trailer for the next thing? This is going to be for Patreon, not for the people that get it for free. So,
comparisons to Lenny Bruce, comparisons to Bob Dylan, comparisons to being a sort of philosopher king. Jesus.
When I said I wanted to work with Louis C.K., I should have been more specific as opposed to how it all...
Okay. For those of you that don't know,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the mic away from my mouth because I laugh so hard every time I see this footage.
I know her. I know the fourth wall.
this this place, Fourth Wall, is the centerpiece of two controversial documentaries. It's just an open mic.
Yeah. This is the North Hollywood version of it, which is basically like a shitty black box theater.
Yeah, there's a cell phone tower right over it, so you get brain cancer when you go there.
And, yeah. It I forget her name, but I've seen her many times at the one in
I think her name is
Hollywood.
her name is Fat Bitch number 500 two and two.
Uh, whatever her name is. Uh, she's a nice lady, though. I like her as a person. But anyway,
Nice lady.
nice lady.
Dude, she dressed up like this to get on stage in front of no one, and then they let someone film her. I'd be like, "There's no one in here. I'm fucking getting filmed."
Yeah, dude, I did Last Comic Standing. I didn't. At least I had people. You know, like I got edited out of the thing, but at least there was an audience in the Hollywood Improv where I did
Nah,
it.
dude. Yo, listen. It's better to be edited out than end up in the bombing montage,
Like Alex Hooper.
like Alex Hoover and Peter Prince. That's a guy that was on the list. Did we talk about him, Alex Hoover? I forgot. Oh yeah, I told him he should get eaten by his pugs.
Mhm.
God, what a fucking phony you are, Alex.
I got edited out
I'd
because
love to break your fucking jaw.
I got edited out because I yelled at one of the PAs because they're like, "Hey, say a yo mama joke." I'm like, "What do you think I do?"
Oh, you insulted someone on the staff.
Yeah,
So I would be like, he'd be like, say yo mama joke. Yo mama is such a stupid bitch. She raised you.
no,
You
I
fucking interrupt a fucking TV taping.
yeah, I got edited out because I was just like, well, okay, it was the second time I was on it. The first time I made it past the street part, and I got to the judges, and they liked me, so I got to the actual
Oh, hey,
taping.
who were your judges?
Alonzo Bowden was the one that got me through. I can't remember anybody else. It was like the third or second season. I don't know, but
No Jesselnick and Norm Macdonald snarkily talking to each other.
I wish Norm was there. I think he would have liked me.
I love Norm, and I love the fact that he hated Anthony Jeselnik. I think that's fucking great. Norm had he had his fucking ear to the ground, so to speak.
I think he would have liked me.
I think so. I know he would have loved me because I definitely love his I love doing cornball, obvious '80s style humor, and he was obviously a big fan of doing that shit too.
Yeah. No.
We both love being unfunny on purpose.
Yeah. Alonzo Bowden would pass me on because he was like, "This guy there's something about him is hilarious," and so Alonzo Bowden got me to the performance round. But the second time I did it, I was so sleep deprived. I was angry. And so the producers were like, "Tell a yo mama joke." I was like, I didn't say go fuck yourself. I was like, "What do you think I do?"
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I felt bad about that later, but what are you going to do?
You have to learn, what I've learned, this is how I've won comedy contests and stuff. So you have to make it abundantly clear that you just simply don't care. You don't care if you win or lose because that's what's funny. What's funny to me is the idea that other people practiced to win the contest, and then I go up and don't practice at all and just shit on everyone else on the show.
You're right, yeah. But yeah, it was one of those moments where I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that." Like now, I'm like, I shouldn't have done. But it doesn't matter now because like I work in the business in another way. But at the time, I was just like, "Oh man, I thought I fucked my career." You know, and then in the end it didn't matter. So
No, don't worry. They had a bunch of other people to exploit instead of you anyway, so they just forgot about you.
yeah, Alex Super was probably one of them. I don't know.
He 100% got exploited by him. He was on America's Got Talent, for fuck's sake. Ahmed was on it too, and my sister texted me to say he bombed.
Dude, uh, when Alex was on it, the people I work with now, who are extremely high up in the comedy business, they make fun of him.
Of course, he's a cocksucker. Dude,
Yeah.
hey, Alex, let me give you advice. If you're super ugly and you look like a manatee that's been left out on a beach for 1,000 years, be nice. Be friendly.
Mhm.
Just say hi. Don't be snarky. Don't say some snarky shit to me. Be nice, you little fucking bitch.
He asked me like what he could do to help his career, and I was like,
Be funnier.
well, that was my main thought.
cut off your face and then put on a new one.
Yeah, but like I was like, everybody doesn't like you, so I can't help you. There's nothing I can do to help you. Like,
Well, he was only tolerated initially because he ran shows that were somewhat popular.
Mhm.
Like he did some fucking faggy ass shit where he would let me get into it. He had a show that was a rave comedy show, and
Yeah.
he would let me come in and watch it for free, but he never would book me. And it's like, I
Yeah,
don't
me
know.
too.
And I'm so dumb. I actually went to a bunch of these shows.
Yeah, that's where I did so much K. I got into a K hole there.
What's that like? What's a K hole?
It means you miss most of the night. It sucks.
You just don't remember it, like a black hole, like a blacking out.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrifying. I don't want to do that. I thought basically that maybe it would paralyze people's bodies or something, and they just couldn't move around.
No. Well, luckily I mean, I'm not a fucking like weirdo, so I didn't do anything weird. But I ended up giving the rest of it to some random dude, because I'm like, this sucks. Here, you think it's coke? Here you go.
Don't do that stuff.
Well, yeah,
I had a girlfriend that accidentally snorted heroin, and I was like, "Why are you taking drugs from strangers at the bar in New Orleans? What are you thinking?"
right, and that's the thing.
I would be scared to smoke weed with people in New Orleans.
Well, I don't do any of that anymore, but like that was like that. I was still in my 20s to 30s, and I was like still doing drugs, but yeah, like I would never do that again. Let's just say, like that was the last time I'd ever did drugs, pretty much. And I was like, this sucks. Drugs blow.
Yeah, more like gay hole.
Yeah. Well, nothing like that happened, but like, I was just happy, like, but I was at one of his parties when I did it, so I was like, I think I was just like the weird guy, like wandering around like aloof. That was about the worst that happened.
You're just being stoic and shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens to me. Well, that's what happened when I first got into weed, because it was so much more potent when I was, green around the gills,
Mhm.
and I would just stop talking and be like non-communicative.
Me too.
It was the best for everyone around me.
Yeah.
Everyone else enjoyed it.
Because I'm by nature, I don't know if anyone on the show can tell, but I'm not a outgoing person.
I mean, by nature, I'm naughty.
You're naughty. I'm just like a quiet person that just thinks a lot. So like on K, I was just like introspective, and I was like, I'm glad I'm not like a weirdo, But
You're glad you're not fucking Alex Hooper waving a fucking light in someone's face or something, a glow stick.
no.
Hey man, you tripping out? He's definitely the guy. He's the kind of guy that you have to hang around to get drugs, but then you have to take drugs with him. So it's almost like you should just stay home and watch TV instead.
And at this point, I'd just rather hang out with my cats,
I mean, I'd rather hang out with the fucking Wolverine on meth than Alex super sober. I've already had to hang around Alex, and I hated every fucking second of it. He's such a faggot. They're such unpleasant, unfunny faggots, and the least funny they are, the meaner and ruder they are to you because you're funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you can't do what I can do naturally. You have to fucking sit around and write jokes that you post on Reddit He's the guy that made me leave the fucking stand-up comedy subreddit because he's one of two people I personally know who posts on Reddit. No one else does that shit. If they want to be a real comedian, you don't post your videos on fucking Reddit, on the stand-up comedy subreddit. Ask for advice. Get the fuck out of here, Alex. You fucking hack.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he posts on Reddit. You would fucking kill yourself if you saw 4chan. You pussy ass bitch. I hate that. I definitely can. I can carve up the world in two places.
Sorry.
I say the world can be broken up in two groups: 4chan, Reddit. Guess which group I'm fucking in? It ain't Reddit. It's not Reddit. Anyway, I read both because if you want to be a good comic, you have to be aware of what is going on, and you have to read stuff you hate too. Just so you know, Alex, you should go read some 4chan so your fucking lame, unfunny comedy can be a little more well-rounded.
They won't.
Everybody, shut up.
Don't y'all take drugs?
I hate it when ugly people act out too. Don't act ugly when you are ugly. Be fucking cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a fucking bitch. Alex Hooper. Fuck you fucking fag. He's one of those guys that anytime I see him, he has to say something to me. What do you want? What do you want to hear from me, dude? I think you're a fucking loser. Oh, also, I think he fucked a girl I fucked, so he was just mad about that. I don't have any control over that dickhead. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. She's a slut, dickhead.
True.
You think I want to be your fucking Eskimo brother, Alex?
I will say
you're not fucking insulting that. I'm sorry, Chris, but that's so insulting. Yeah. Someone fucked me and Alex Hooper. That's a fucking insult.
He won't watch this far into the podcast, so luckily he'll never see this.
He'll see it. One of his dunce friends will fucking send it to him, or one of my friends will send it to him just to fuck with him. Whatever. He knows how I feel about him. He's a fucking fag. He was only nice to me one time after that girl that we both dated moved, and I was like, dude, she's whatever. She fucking had an abortion and shit. This is not. You guys put these disgusting women on pedestals. And I'm so baffled. She had an abortion. I was never going to get serious with her. She would never be my wife or my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked a woman who killed her own child, and you're mad that I fucked her too? Why aren't you mad that she killed her own fucking child, you fucking retard? You fucking loser. Alex Pooper. Alex Hooper likes it in the pooper, I bet.
And on that note...
Oh, we didn't finish the fucking trailer, dude, because I have to explain why we're showing the trailer. Oh. And then we're going to try to fleece you for money, folks.
And
these stories have been around for a while, and everybody kind of casually knows, really. This jerking off comedian is obviously just Louis C.K.
He basically said something along the lines of, what? Like, I like to jerk off in front of people.
he was talking about what turns them on.
Most female comedians quit because it's just a series of...
What a poser. Don't say anything. I want to ask the audience to post which girl they think is my ex. I don't put it play. We got to get this going.
Dignities that they have to suffer their entire life.
Because you've been socialized in this world where men get to treat women however they want.
Oh, I jerked off!
If he's done this stuff and he's denied it, we just thought, well, let's see how much of a story there is there.
We got the sense that there were going to be other women. They were told to keep quiet.
Not my ex-girlfriend.
People are scared. They want to be on his side.
Kindler's in this. Okay, I gotta stop you. Kindler hates me so much because he cheats on my wife. He cheats on his wife with my ex-girlfriend, so he hates me so much. And so I have to tell the story about Kindler. I got to. So a couple years ago, I saw this tweet from Andy Kindler where he was talking about comedy. And I got so fucking incensed. I just couldn't help it. I retweeted it and just handed him his asshole to him. And I said, whenever you see Andy Kindler talk about comedy, remember this anecdote. He has only headlined the Improv once. He did not sell it out. His payment for it was a hamburger and beer, which he shared with his wife that he cheats on with my ex-girlfriend. And Louis C.K. dropped in and killed. He and Louis C.K. have been enemies for like 20 years or something like that, or 25 years now. And so he hates Louis C.K. so much. He was the main guy pushing this jerk off stuff, I think. My ex-girlfriend was pushing it on him. My ex-girlfriend, I think, thinks I look like Louis C.K. That's why this shit happened. So I'm serious, guy. I'm serious, guys. I'm unintentionally the architect of Me Too. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Louis. I didn't know what I was doing.
Let's finish this.
No, I had to finish my anecdote. So my ex-girlfriend fucked Kindler because I used to like his comedy. If you go look up Andy Kindler on his Young Comedian special, it's one of the best sets I've ever seen. He crushes. He's the best set of the whole show, which included Judd Apatow. Everyone else got famous on that show except him. So he's super bitter about it, but he was very funny on the show. I always give props where they are fucking earned. Even to people who fuck with me, I fucking give you your props, Andy. And he also hosted a show I liked called The Pet Shop, where it was a talk show where he interviewed celebrity and their pets. He interviewed Slash and his dog. I used to watch this show, and it had one of my all-time favorite jokes, which I'll just say to you real quick. Andy did not write this. The guy who wrote it is a guy who was on The Sopranos, who played the stand-up comedian who bombs at the Bing. I cannot remember his name off the top of my head, but he's fucking great. He's so funny. He's exactly like the way he is on that show. Well, Paulie Walnuts is here. God, I wish I could remember his name because he's a great joke writer. But anyway, he wrote this joke that made me laugh. They interviewed Casey Kasem and his animal, his pet, and they made him do a top 3. He's like, these are the top 3 best songs about animals. Number 3, Cats in the Cradle. By who sang that song? Oh, Harry Chapin. Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin. Number 2, I Want to Be Your Dog by Iggy and the Stooges. And number 1, Cats in the Cradle by Ugly Kid Joe. That is the funniest joke, because if you listen to the both versions sound exactly the same. So there's no way the Ugly Kid Joe version could be better than the original, because it sounds exactly the same. God, I wish I could remember this guy's name. I'm so mad at myself. I'm sorry, bro. You're great. But if you guys know who I'm talking about, because if you watch The Sopranos, he's on 2 episodes bombing. Once in Livia's in Livia's nursing home, and then once in the Bing. God, I'm so sorry, bro. You're fucking great, though. One of my favorite comics of all time.
All right, let's finish this.
I didn't finish my story, Chris. Listen. People want to hear about Andy Kindler. We can go over time so they can listen to this fucking anecdote. So Kindler was mad because I fucked this girl he likes that when she was 21. That's it. He's his man. I got her first. And so when I wrote that tweet, he went fucking insane. Where I called him out that he couldn't fill up the Improv after fucking 30 years of doing this. Dude, they closed the curtain. So all the comics were behind the curtain. He doesn't even know that I was watching him eat.
You know what's sad? I'm a nobody, and I packed out the main room on a Sunday at 10 p.m.
Dude, God bless, dude. That's awesome. You're so much better than Andy Kindler, who's been in a fucking documentary that you can watch for free on YouTube. So anyway, he was so fucking mad. He contacted the Comedy Store. He contacted the Roast Battle, which I don't have anything to do with. He was trying to get me banned from the Comedy Store. And I was like, listen, bitch, I'm on it. I'm going to get myself banned from my own behavior. You just wasted your time. As if Rosafa cares what Andy fucking Kindler says to her about me. But anyway, so, dude, he did this for... I'm not joking, for at least 3 months. Every single day, all day, he kept tagging me for 3 months until finally I wasn't even reading the tweets. I responded to 3 of them. And in fact, the ones I responded weren't from Andy. It was from a guy that we both know who asked me if I was still painting. We just started talking about painting. Hi, Joe, if you're out there watching. But so he did that for 3 months straight until finally I said, Andy, you fuck. You cheat on your wife with my ex-girlfriend, and he blocked me immediately. He blocked me. And so anyway, just to finish the story, I know you're so bored. I can see you dying right now. But to finish the story, after that, I tried to buy a Cameo off of him. He's on Cameo for like $20, and I said, I want you to apologize to me in the Cameo. And then he denied the money. I was shocked because he's Jewish. I thought he'll take the money for sure. Anyway, enjoy my sloppy second. She looks like she fucking drank her way out of the dungeons of hell. She looks like shit. Anyway, okay, let's finish this and I'll explain why, and we'll fucking stop this bullshit.
For work. He didn't use the word sorry, but he wrote a whole essay explaining that he knew he did something wrong.
He got caught. The man got caught.
I was like, well, the fact that I thought it wasn't my problem is the problem. Like, that's exactly the problem.
Louis did what? What is I don't know.
How do we deal with this? How do we welcome people back or not welcome people back?
Usually, white men get away with this.
Oh, white boy. Oh,
Ada
he's somewhat.
Is so bitter. She's the most
I
bitter
know.
woman I've ever met.
She's like, these white boys be getting away with this despite the fact that he's a Jewish Mexican. You stupid bitch. He's not white at all. You're whiter than he is, you dumb cunt. Mm-hmm. he's both Mexican and Jewish. Right. Oh, these fucking white boys be getting away with this. Oh, shit. Sure, Ada. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Stuff that they do. Like, you know he's coming back, right?
Nice tip, Ada.
He started to do...
Also, people don't book her because she sucks.
She's rude.
None
of these people all destroyed their career over this.
No.
Dude, Louis, even though he got canceled, he has so much power. He destroyed these people. I was talking to you earlier. I couldn't look it up. I couldn't look up the video on archive.org. It's not on archive.org. That's how powerful this fucking guy is. And you'll notice when we show you this movie, it's got subtitles on it.
But they're like in like Swedish or something.
We had to. This is how hard it was to get this movie for you. Okay, let's finish this up.
More touring, and they started to sell out.
Everybody lives with a certain amount of hypocrisy, and this is the amount that I've allocated for myself.
Making fun of the victims is still good for business.
Women are hurting and feel like they're crazy because everyone...
Okay. I watched this whole documentary, and it's because people can't stand up for, well, specifically her. She can't stand up for any conviction she has, so she folded like at every turn. So it's not women; it's just her.
Are you talking about Jen Kirkman?
Yeah.
Yeah. She totally backpedaled before the movie came out. After it came out, I'm sure her career is still fucking toast. And by the way, she wasn't even someone that outed him. They outed her because I think she just talked about it obliquely on Twitter and someone just figured it out.
Right.
Whatever.
Like some podcast she did, yeah.
And I want to say to these women, you think I don't get fucking raped? I mean, I don't get raped, but you think they don't try? Like, what do you think? You think Louis C.K. wouldn't rape me? Like, get fucking real, dude. He'd rape the fuck out of me. He would rape me and make us listen to a fucking George Carlin album while he did it.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this shit. We all get fucked over here. You're dealing with fucking pedophiles and they fuck children, and you're worrying about the fact that Louis C.K. jerked off in front of you. Get a fucking grip here. But a bunch of these women that they talk to are just nobodies who wanted attention, and they never met Louis C.K. My ex-girlfriend does not know Louis C.K. She's mad because he has a red beard, and I do too. Mm-hmm. That's it.
And I don't like him. But
I don't fucking like them either.
Yeah.
Same.
But they're the whole, anyway, let's finish.
He was letting all these predators back.
Not only did he get away with it, he's like rubbing it in all of our faces.
Louis had a whole bit about how the greatest threat to women is men. Louis could still do that bit and say, and I was one of those guys.
Oh God.
Michael Ian Black, his show got fucking canceled anyway.
He sucked when the state was the state sucked. The state sucked. He sucked on that fucking VH1 show where he would commentate with Paul F. Tompkins about the week of, who had the best week this week. Talk Soup Jr. is what I used to call that shit. That was my ex-girlfriend's ultimate goal. She wanted to be one of those talking heads on those shows. So this is her attempt to do it.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. She looks bad. Dude, she looks so bad. If you guess who it is, guys, please understand that she did not look like that at age 21. So I don't want to be
her best years.
That's why Andy Kindler's mad at me. That's why Louis didn't fuck her or jack off in front of her, because it was too late, dude. It was just too late. She's mad because he didn't ask her to jack off. That's what it comes down to. Hey, please, like, anyone cares about this shit?
Nobody does. And on that note,
oh well. So the point of us showing that. So we're gonna start a Patreon this year, and we were gonna do the ideas we can't do on YouTube. That's the long and short of it. We can't. We want to provide a commentary track to this movie, and there's another documentary called "Why Women Aren't Funny."
we're not allowed to do it on YouTube.
We can't do it on YouTube because of the copyright strikes, but we can do it on Patreon.
Yes.
And I want to tell you about this because I've been thinking about the Patreon forever, because we already have stuff to give you. We have a book and a CD. That's already more than what you would ever get from any other Patreon. But I'll make T-shirts. I might even fucking buy a T-shirt press and make them in my garage just for shits and giggles. I would love to make handmade T-shirts for you guys. I think that'd be fun as fuck. And I'll trust me. I'll be I'll be super creative if I do that. But anyway, so you'll get a T-shirt. You'll get you get a CD and a fucking book, and you're going to get like a new podcast. I want to do a podcast every week, but specifically the two first ones, we want to do this like commentary track thing, which I think will be really funny. I think it's going to be really good.
Which you literally can't do on YouTube. We tried, and they blocked it.
Also, I need a little bit of privacy because I'm going to talk about my ex-girlfriend when we talk about Louis C.K. So if you want to take this shit and run away with it, I don't care what you do. But for my own soul, I have to show some discretion. I don't hate my ex-girlfriend. I don't want to hurt her. But I do think that this shit is hilarious, and you should laugh at it. You should laugh at our suffering, because both of us suffer. Don't worry about that. We all suffer. Yeah. So anyway, no one ever comments except jerks that think that we suck. But if you're not a jerk and you wanna know more, pop in. Tell me, number one, who's my ex-girlfriend in that clip? I know you can figure it out. There's no fucking way you can't figure out which of the most toxic, bitter people in there. It is a girl. It's not Michael Ian Black. It's not someone who acts like a girl. So tell me that. Tell me, do you want to... Actually, tell me what else you want from Patreon, because I already know we're going to do this for the first two ones. What else do you want? We can do whatever we want on Patreon. You need to understand that because it's a pay thing, there's a paywall. They're not gonna censor us. This is really important because I don't want to rip you guys off. I just want to make back the money for the book and the CD, to be honest with you. So if we can just make enough money to do that, and then just maybe create a little fancier visuals, I'll be totally satisfied.
Yeah. And on that note, I hope you have a good weekend.
I'll try.
Cool. All right.